What's going on, guys? Corrupt here, and I'm here with Fets, and Fets is a little different than normal. If you guys thought he liked Medal of Honor Warfighter, he's pretty much going straight crackhead on us. Fets, how much sleep have you got in the last couple of days, buddy?
Man, this game is fantastic. I've slept like 3 hours a night since Wednesday. So
What's your wife think about that?
she gets annoyed when she gets up at 3 a.m. and I'm in here yelling at the TV.
Okay, let's go about that. Why are you yelling at the TV, sir?
COD Rage is in style right now.
Yeah.
So the game is great, but there's lag that is a big issue. You'll have a really good game, and then the next game I can't kill anybody because the host changed. But it hasn't really taken away from the enjoyment. I do rage at it, but I've actually gotten over that the last day or so. I just put my mic on mute and sit there and gripe to myself.
Right. Well, this is, COD has been out, what, 2, 3 days. Of course, there's going to be some kind of connection issues. I mean, Medal of Honor is still not got that right. But, yeah, it's been out 2 days. You can't really hate on the game yet. This is a different little departure from what we're used to seeing. I know guys have been used to seeing Battlefield and Medal of Honor on our channel, but COD is pretty much us going back to basics, back to our roots. That's probably a topic for another video. But besides that, it's fun. I mean, it's we got caught in a hype train. We weren't going to pre-order it. I pre-ordered it.
That didn't last.
I knew I was screwed.
I've got a Call of Duty hat and a Call of Duty T-shirt.
I got a text from Fetch saying that I pre-ordered the game and I bought a T-shirt, and I know I was done then. I wasn't going to see him if I didn't get the game. I wasn't going to have any kind of communication with the man for weeks on end. So I had to buy the game and keep this channel thing going. So.
Yeah, it's So what are we looking at here? We got your gameplay, and this is our first time trying the multi-team playlist, which is new to Black Ops 2.
Which I call the best kept secret.
Absolutely. We beasted. We played. Johnny B was with us, so it's 3 teams of 3 players. So the 3 of us were our own team, and we won every game the entire night. We played for what, 4 hours?
Probably. Yeah.
And we did not lose. It was awesome. And you take 3 strong players, and you get in this game mode, and it gives you a pretty good chance at getting recovering your stats. So if you've been struggling stat-wise with some of the other objective games, this is a good way to get them back up if you care about that sort of thing.
Well, the good thing about this game type is, I guess maybe less players means better connection. It seems like everybody's connection was pretty much spot on. Nobody was skipping around the screens and doing anything in kill cams that were making you think that they were just like playing from Korea. Another good thing about this playlist, it's 3v3v3. So you and maybe another friend, or maybe solo, you can make a bigger impact than you would on a domination game. Also, it's not just TDM. This playlist rotates through TDM. Hardpoint is another good one.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Hardpoint, the first time we played it was on this multi-team deathmatch, or this multi-team playlist, and that was extremely fun.
Yeah, and it's not like in the past where you don't get as much kill streaks going when you're on these smaller playlists. I found that I was still getting score streaks, really good score streaks consistently. I think we were still putting down 30, 40 kill games in regular time limits on this, so it was still satisfying from a score streak perspective, which, I mean, face it, score streaks are at the heart and soul of COD, so that's what you're playing for in a lot of ways, and I thought that was a nice addition, that it preserved that feeling of enjoyment from score streaks.
Yeah, and one thing to touch on for this game here, I get over 30 kills without any huge kill streaks, and I believe that's the focus of Black Ops 2. They want you to PTFO. They brought the Battlefield mindset to Black Ops. You can run around, get 30 kills, and not reach the high score streaks, or you can go maybe 1 KD on hardpoint, capping flags like crazy, and get to stealth choppers and orbital VSATs and the higher end perks.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't taken the jump into Call of Duty yet, and you're Battlefield players or Medal of Honor players, which a lot of our subscribers are, this is by far the most objective-based Call of Duty I've ever played. They've really made an emphasis on it, and they succeeded in a lot of ways in keeping it Call of Duty, but introducing more objective mindset to it. I think that's why, if you follow a lot of video game FPS guys on Twitter, there is so much hate for this game right now from certain groups. Meaning there's a lot of players out there putting it down. I think that's because they're trying to play it like it's Modern Warfare 3,
Hmm.
and they just can't because it's not designed to play like that. Treyarch was very intentional in making sure it didn't play like that, and they've just done a lot of things to make you get out of the corner and go cap flags, and um, they've put a lot of balance into this game. In addition to being the most objective based Call of Duty ever, I find that it's incredibly balanced with still keeping unique, fun attributes. You know what I mean is you can put on a sniper kit and do well, but you're not going to dominate. But at the same time, you're going to feel like you have an impact on the game.
Exactly.
Um,
One key aspect of balance issue you're touching on. The perks and most of the weapons are balanced, but as of launch, this the submachine gun class is kind of rule, and that's mainly playing to the size of the maps and the
right.
cover you can get. Right now, SMG's rule. Of course, I'm assuming that's going to be slightly nerfed. Like I said, it just came out, so let's not
A
get
lot of
on the hate
people
train.
think it'll be nerfed. It's hard to say, but they're just strong. They're slightly better than the assault rifles overall, but still, I only run assault rifles. I don't have an SMG class, and I still hold my own and do well. So I think I don't think they're overpowered. I think they're overused, and that's a classic, you know,
Mm,
talking point with Call of Duty. Is it overpowered or overused? So
right.
um, everything in the game has a counter that you can run, like flak jacket for explosives, etc. But everything requires you to give up something to counter it. And that's where I think they've just found so much balance. Like if you want to be immune to flash grenades, you can run tactical mask, but that means you're going to give up engineer, where you can see explosives on the map. You can run them both, but that means you're going to probably be giving up your lethal grenades or your tactical grenades or attachments on your gun. You can put 3 attachments on your gun, but you're definitely not going to have 4 perks and tactical equipment in that situation. So that pick 10 system that everyone has been real excited about is definitely seemed to hit the nail on the head with what COD needed to kind of freshen up.
And the pick 10 system really was a great way for them to pretty much divide all the perks up. No pro perks anymore. They kind of separate all the perks to make more perks, and it's Russian roulette. You figure out what works on your own.
Anyways, guys, that's the end of the game. Carp had a pretty beast game here, so we just want to use that to kind of put a first feeler video out for Call of Duty, but also talk about this 3-team multi-team playlist. If you're struggling, give it a try. If you got like 2 buddies you can get on and play with, it's the perfect way to get your game going again, and maybe find a way to have some more fun with this. All right, guys, for 11 Bravo, this is Fets, and
Grew up. See you guys later.
we're out.